Guys, deluded. Now, shout out to Emil Smith-Rowe for signing his new deal. Rate him a lot. Rate him highly, as you can see. Him and Nelson are the brightest prospects within this academy, and without a doubt, the brightest prospects we've seen since Jack Wilshere. I think they both technically played on the flanks coming through, but I think Emil Smith-Rowe. Sorry, I keep mixing up his name because I've heard many different variations of it. Emil Smith-Rowe, forgive me. I do think Emil will end up in central mid. Nelson's he can clearly play as a 10, but his future's out wide on the flanks. But having seen Emil, quite rightly so, deservedly so, sign a new deal, an improved deal with improved terms because he has signed a pro deal already. Where is Reis Nelson's? We were told he was going to sign a new deal. I swear it was May earlier on in the season. It might have even been last year. His contract's up in 2019. I mean, not just him, João Virginia, there's a couple of prospects contracts that are up. I do think he'll renew his deal. In fact, let me not say I think, I hope he'll sign a new deal. But if I look at Rene Adelaide was in the last year of his deal when he moved, and we've seen many departures at youth level. So in the most recent years, so it wouldn't surprise me if he keeps it moving. It'd be a bitter pill to swallow. Cause I love the man, but I do see it happening, and it really annoys me how lax this club is in regards to new contracts for a lot of players. To be honest, every time they say they're very confident, but what's going on? It would be a kick in the teeth because Reis Nelson has been rated for time, but last year he made his progress. He's still got a lot to answer for. I think he did alright against United, but he could have played better. He's made 16 appearances at all levels collectively. The next step is obviously to carry on building upon that, see it double from 16, trying to assert yourself in the starting lineup. He's spoken out. Unai Emery believes in him and he believes in the young kids. So clearly this is a good place for you to be. But if you're great pals with Jadon Sancho, and you've seen how it's happened for him in Germany. So considering that there'll be 6 months on your contract left in January, you'll be 19 then, which is now the time to start playing football. If your head is turned and you are considering offers from elsewhere or abroad, I can't fault you. So yeah, man, it's worrying times. It really annoyed me because we've seen Gnabry leave for peanuts, we've seen Jeff leave for peanuts, we've seen Chris Willock walk out the door for free. And all of these things. Benatia had a year left or so on his contract, forgive me if I'm wrong, but the current trend it does worry me. If I look at the current trend of young players, Dragomir and all of these players, Justice Silva could have even left if he didn't sign a new deal. But if I look at the current trend of the talented or players that are deemed talented departing the club, then it doesn't bode well for me in regards of Nelson having a long-term future here. I really want him to stay. He clearly is one for the future. He clearly is one not just for England, not just for Arsenal, but for England, especially in regards to 2020. Can be a big player. You probably the only steps that you're now waiting for him is to let his personality, in terms of his bravado, in terms of skills, shine through a bit more into the first team. But he's a player with extremely good talent, and he's got a contract. I mean, Emil Smith's got a contract. Emil's got a new contract. Emil Smith-Rowe. Where's Reis Nelson's? Where's Reis Nelson's? It'll be like Maitland-Niles has got a new one as well. Holden and Chambers signed new deals. So what's going on with Nelson? Now, again, I'm not in the know, so maybe his family members or agents or people that deal with his contract matters and the man himself and the club are in negotiations. But I'm not in the know like that. I'll never pretend to be in the know like that. I'm just a football fan talking in my bedroom about an incident that I would like to see. I would love to see. I wake up one day before I get ready for work. I go on Arsenal.com and I see Reis in the same way all the others signing his contract with a thing like, the Arsenal thing in the back, and they're like this. You don't even need to tell me the length of the contract. I'll give him a 5-6 year deal, but we know Arsenal would say long term. Either way, just give the man the contract. Let's tie him down, man. Let's try and not let what's been happening of recent years, whether the players are young or old, like Alexis Sanchez, keep reigning at the club, because there's a problem with contracts at this club, and we've brought in people at the back room, and it is kind of concerning that we've not seen an immediate improvement. But then again, that is harsh because you could say we have with the players that have signed new deals so far. But there's nothing more to say on that front, man. Guys, deluded, get in the comments, subscribe, and do the rest. Thank you for watching. I'm out.